Hi, welcome to Storytime. Today we are going to be reading from the Beginner's Gospel Story Bible. So if you have this book, please go grab it and come right back so you can listen to it and follow along. And if you don't have this book, that's okay too. Please just put on your listening ears and sit back and enjoy the story. Let's read Paul Tells the World. More and more people learned about Jesus. They heard how Jesus died on the cross for their sins. They heard how Jesus rose from the dead and appeared to his friends. They heard how Jesus sent the Holy Spirit. Many of these people trusted Jesus. The people who trusted Jesus met together every week. They sang songs to God. They studied the Bible together. They gave money to help others. They were the new church. Boys and girls, I know it's been a long time since we have every week gotten to see each other in person, but this is just a reminder of what the church is supposed to be. We're supposed to be a people who sing together, who read the Bible together, and who love others together. One day, God told the church to send Paul, who used to be called Saul, and his friend Barnabas to tell more people about Jesus. The church prayed for Paul and Barnabas and then sent them to faraway places where people had never heard of Jesus. Paul and Barnabas traveled all over the world telling people about Jesus. I can imagine that would be both exciting and a little bit scary to go to new places they'd never been to before and meet new people. But they told people to stop worshiping pretend gods and to trust in Jesus instead. Sometimes when Paul taught about Jesus, it made people angry. They threw rocks at Paul and beat him with sticks. Sometimes they put Paul in jail. Did this make Paul angry or sad? No. No matter where he was, even in jail, Paul told everyone he met about Jesus. He told the jailers and guards and other prisoners about Jesus. He even told judges and kings at court about Jesus. He knew that God's plan was to save people from every part of the world. Nothing can stop God's plan to save people. So is telling people about Jesus easy? What do you think? No, sometimes telling people about Jesus is difficult and scary. But we can be brave even when we are afraid, because the Holy Spirit promises to help us. Nothing can stop God's plan to save people. What can stop God's plan to save people? Nothing. Nothing can stop God's plan to save people. It's great news, isn't it? Okay, let's keep thinking about that this week. And if you haven't already, you can have your parents check out the guide for kids on our website. And if you have one of our craft kits, you already have the supplies you need for today's craft. So please go ahead and check that out and join us again for Storytime next week and Songtime on Zoom. See you soon.